Hello, 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 and welcome to Timberborn. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I'm so excited to be starting a new adventure with you where we're going to be playing as beavers because that tickles me absolutely pink because I'm Canadian and that is our national animal, of course. And well, I might sound British and say some Britishisms sometimes. That's just because I live here, but I am Canadian through and through. So let's jump into a brand new game. Now, full disclosure, I've never played this before. This is going to be our first look together, but we're going to be playing, of course, as the Folktales, and we are going to be jumping into the lake map because it says it's beginner friendly, and I am definitely a beginner. My only experience with this game previously is watching a certain YouTuber play it, and full disclosure, I actually thought this game was called Timberborners until fairly recently. Had no idea it was just called Timberborn. That's really bad, isn't it? But there's a certain song that's constantly stuck in my head that refers to this game as Timberborners, so you know who I'm talking about. Let's jump right in though. Oh, I love this loading screen. Look how cute it is with our little beavers heading across. All right, welcome to our colony of green bottle shear. We are ready there. We've got an explosion of beavers coming on out. Now, these beavers are going to be named after our channel members. So thank you if you are a channel member. And if you want to join the colony, then do look into seeing how you can join as a channel member. All right, so let's meet. We've got Kylet422, who's age 5, just a little baby heading into adulthood. So thank you so much, Kylet, as well for being here. And Snakes, thank you so much. You are 2 years old heading into adulthood as well, slowly but surely. But I hope that you have a good time as a little baby beaver here. We've also got Emil8798, age 17, so just a little teenager, currently worried about being homeless and unemployed. Fair enough, we'll get you a job and we'll get you a home soon. Matt Davenport, age 37. Oh no, one of our older beavers, I suppose. But Matt, thank you so much for being here. Trying it again, age 1, just a little baby guy. Homeless, that is a concern, but we'll get you a house. Sassier Glasses is here as well, age 24. We've got Safi Saft, age 3. We've got Leo Ruby James, thank you so much, age 27. And Katie West over here, age 14, a little teenager beaver. Works at the district centre. The first one to have a job, I suppose. And we definitely have space for more channel members if you want to join. So let's take a look at the map because I'm very new to this game. So there's a lot happening here. We've got, wow, it's really big. So this is ruins. That's where we get scrap metal. We've got lots of trees here. So there's pine trees nearby, oak over there. We've got blueberries here, some birch up there. Then we've got some dried out trees as well. And there's so much stuff around. I guess this is where we're going to be because it's great to be near the blueberries probably. And I think the water, if we just hit play, it's flowing nicely down here because we might need that flowing water, well, for a variety of things. Oh, there's so many good things. I don't know, it's kind of nice to be near the lakes. We're going to have, that's our district sensor. So we're going to have to figure out how that all works. So we can cut trees. So I guess if we mark trees for cutting, we're going to probably want to cut down all of these pines, I imagine, at some point. They're going to be a bit far away, but there we go. Cut down all of those trees. We're probably going to do a lot of building up here. This feels like it's a very lowlands. I wonder if that would flood, but maybe it's, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Don't we need like tree cutter things? Is that not a thing? Mark tree. We're not even going to be able to get up there. Oh no, there's a makeshift ramp, but we need paths. I don't know how to do that either. So we're just going to get through the tutorial, I suppose. There we go. That's fine. I've been able to rotate my camera, not a problem. Zooming in and zooming out, also not a problem. Pause, unpause, also fine. Good. Setting the time, 2, 3, 1. Yep, great, fantastic. All right, wood. Place a lumberjack flag. Over here in wood. Okay, lumberjack flag. So that's going to go up here, and we can see kind of all the area that they're able to do with that. So we just need to probably make a path over there. It wants us to do 2 of those. So that's what we will do. We'll do 2. And then build those lumberjack flags. And don't I need paths to get there then? Paths. Is that not a thing? Yeah. Oh, we've missed. How do I undo? Undo. How do I undo? Okay, figured it out. We've undone. Good. And then from up here, we just want to come over there. So that should be in place now. So let's get that going. Oh, we need a builder hut though. Or will they just automatically build? No, it looks like they're building. So we've already got Katie West on the job as well as Goodser. They're both working in here, I suppose. Maybe we could add more workers in here. All right, that construction site is just about done. Then Sassier Glasses is going to go and do some of our chopping down for us, as well as Leo Ruby James. Medium chance of chipped teeth though, which is a bit of a concern, but like you can see, already chopping down those trees like a good beaver would, you know? So there we go. We've already marked the trees for cutting, which is fantastic. We also need food and water, so we're going to need a water pump, and that allows us to extract water out of here. Now, if we do it down here, I'm a little concerned that it's going to be too far down. Like, would it be better to get it out of the lake, or would it be better to get over here? I don't know. We'll try it over here. I feel like mistakes will be made, right? We are fully expecting me to do this poorly the first time round. I mean, people don't do things perfectly the first time round, do they? Maybe you do, but I certainly don't. So let's get one of those water pumps in, and we're going to make a path over to it as well. My main thing is never doing anything perfectly the first time. The people come to expect it, you know? All right, so there we go. We can, prioritize that by haulers as well. I don't actually have any haulers. Just have people over there who need to do that. And then, the wood. They're bringing the wood over already. So we've already got a few of our workers bringing over the wood to our water pump. There's Emil bringing some over, and then they're hammering away. How much wood do they need here? 12 logs total, but they're bringing them over. Got 8 out of 12, and then they do a little hammering. There we go. Okay, our first worker's coming to go pump that log, which is Arasto. So there we go. It is now extracting some water. So there we go. That's going to help us survive. And we need to build a gatherer flag, I suppose, because we're going to need to get all of these berries. And there's quite a lot of berries here, which is great. So let's put one of those here. I think just one is going to be enough. And then let's add a path there. And then we can get someone coming in here to do that. Oh, our poor little guys are going to be outside tonight. Let's see. Plants, demolish buildings, no. Landscaping, storage, distribute, housing. That's what we need. We need a lodge. We need a place for these little beavers to be sleeping. So I think let's stick it. I mean, is that weird if we stick it right there? The window is kind of in the stairs, but I kind of like how the door then is, and you could do one upstairs. Look, it's like a little apartment building. I like that it's like a little apartment building. So you've got one down below and then one up above. And I think that's quite cute. We could do the same for the other side almost. Or could we? Is that going to work? Housing. How many housing do we need? And it only seat leaps 3 actually. So we are going to need a few more. So we can do that as well. So let's get that in. I like the idea of it's like little apartments. There we go. They can kind of come over there. It could be the upstairs or downstairs. 3, 6, 9, 12 total. How many beavers do we have? 9. And we have more than that. Oh, but that's not enough. Don't have enough space. Suppose we could do... I suppose we could do another one somewhere, but I'm not really sure where we'd want to put it. Well, none of those are built, so everyone is out sleeping in the rough. So apologies, little guys. Just cut through the ground. That's crazy. Little Snakes is down there, just sleeping rough. Those poor little guys. Did we get this in yet? Not yet. So let's high prioritize the construction for the morning. They're working 16 hours a day. I think at the beginning, let's prioritize that to 18 just to get people going. There's going to be a lot that needs doing. We're going to need some storage as well. So there we go. We've got our first worker going into the gathering. And I mean, like, we're going to need places to store the wood. I don't know if a small pile of wood makes any sense. It's not quite a lot, is it? Also got warehouses. Other buildings can be built on top of a warehouse, and tanks as well. Oh, we'll probably need a water tank then, won't we? So let's put a water tank out front there so that we can store the water somewhere. Because I imagine we're going to need to store a lot of water. And yeah, get that going. Also some berries. We're going to need a place to store the berries. Goods capacity is 30. Goods capacity is 200. I mean, that is a lot. I don't know if we're going to have that many berries because we'll switch to other food at some point. I'm not really sure the best place to put the storages either. I just extend this path out a little bit and then put the wood storage down here a bit further. We're also going to need a lumber mill. Suppose we will actually need to get lumber at some point, but we should probably start storing stuff first. So let's do a small wood pile there. That's not too crazy. And then if we did a lumber mill Don't lumber mills need power? Yeah, okay. So, feel like... I don't know if this is going to be where we're always having wood. There's wood over here, though, as well. Oak trees. We're going to need to be planting the wood back in again, aren't we? That's going to be a thing that needs to happen. A forester here. We need science to unlock that. So for science, we need an inventor. Only beavers are allowed to work in the workplace. I mean, who else would possibly be working in a workplace? We do need an inventor. Now, this doesn't need any sort of power. So let's put it next to our... Can we put it here? We need a scientist to come and work in here. So next to District 1, we'll have the inventor workshop. Let's do a little bit of prioritization on that one. We do have some houses I've gone in though, so that's good. So what does it say? Basic needs, sleep and shelter. Other buildings can be built on top. So Katie West trying to get in, Gilda are in here. And then Amelia Yepto and Snakes are in this one. And then these ones where you're still trying to get the logs in there. But Leo, Ruby, James and Sassier Glasses are working away at the logs. There's quite a lot of logs to be done. Might even high prioritize the inventor because I think we need to be able to start growing these trees again, and they're not going to be really fast to grow. It looks like it takes like 12 days to grow. Eek. And then what is this? This is a pine resin. Oh, we can get pine resin from them. Ah, we'll probably need that at some point. Oh, and you've run out of storage, I see. So you've just stopped working because there's no more storage for your berries. Let me build you some storage then so that you've got somewhere to put those berries. And then we can actually have food. Just a little guy there. We'll have to prioritize that a little bit. Other than if you just prioritize everything, it's like nothing is prioritized, so not ideal. Everybody needs some water, but it looks like they're thirsty and they're just going over there. Shelter, and they don't have wet fur. So we also need to worry about how happy they are. So right now they're getting 0, so there's nothing here because we've got a -3 because they don't have shelter. They got a +1 for sleeping, +1 for thirst, and +1 for hunger. But that doesn't mean they don't get any extra work speed, movement speed, or life expectancy. So we need to be giving them these other things to kind of up that life expectancy. So wet fur, if they go through water, then they get wet fur. The only thing is we're not asking them to go anywhere else at the moment. Could ask them to go onto the other side, I suppose, but then we don't need to at the moment. But going into the water is obviously going to be very important for them. They're going to want to. Automation, well-being, let's take a look. There's a campfire. That's quite nice. So we can have a campfire, a rooftop terrace. I mean, that would be good. Wouldn't it be nice to have a rooftop terrace somewhere? Actually needs to go on a rooftop though. So that is important distinction. Do we have stairs? Paths and structures. No, stairs are going to take some science to unlock. So can't get a rooftop anything until we have rooftops that we can get up to. All right, they're going to go get some water. There's also a teeth grindstone. That helps if they've got chipped teeth. We probably do want to get one of those near where we're getting logs, so I'm going to stick that in as well. Although there's a lot of things that we're like, hey, can you build this thing? But you don't actually have like the time or energy to do it. Maybe we could have we have a campfire over here. Is that a good spot for a campfire? Or maybe down here next to the house. It's nice and close for everyone to come have a little campfire. Or maybe a bit closer to the water so that if there's an emergency and it starts it gets to catch on fire, we can put the fire out. Or in the town center. I feel like the town center is quite central. We need 15 logs for that. It's a lot of logs needed. A lot of logs needed straight away. I wonder if we should be coming over and trying to get these logs. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. It's probably not a bad idea, right? If you just chop down more logs. A lumberjack flag over here. This is a smaller area, so maybe just one would be okay. Alright. Night is just about over. Oh, efficient farmhouse. Oh, I forgot that we were doing the tutorial, you guys, and I've just kind of like gone off on my own way. So this is going to allow us to plant things. I think let's put the farmhouse here. It's really quite nice actually, isn't it? So I'm going to put it, yeah, there's fine. And then this can be kind of a field for planting various things. So efficient farmers employs farmers to plant and harvest the crops. Expanded folktales design fit more farmers. Gatherers, carrots, sunflower seeds, potatoes, and wheat. So we would also need and grilling as well. Okay, so that needs to be kind of higher prioritized. It's going to take 25 logs. We've got this in though. Matt Davenport is going to come work in here. But it says there's nothing in range because we haven't marked these trees to be chopped down. So cut trees, mark all of those. That will give Matt Davenport something to work on. Oh, look, he's already so busy. He's already gone over and he's like, yes, I can do that for you. Not a problem. Fantastic. And he's got a job, which is good. He doesn't have a home yet. Ooh, but this one looks like it's about to be built. So we're waiting if... Well, we still need a lot more materials. We're low on wood. It's a bit of an issue. There are also all these oak trees over here. And the oak trees don't have anything that we can else get from them. So we might as well cut them down as well. If I already prioritize our cutters to come over here, can they reach those from here? They can reach like 3 of them. Okay, so no is kind of the answer. That's fine. We can come in here and we can put another lumberjack flag over there. They'll get that done at some point. Oh, we need to choose which good is being stored in here. Ah, the small piles. I can't put... That's the wrong thing. Okay, so we've learned something. It can't hold what we're looking for. It can hold like metal and wood but not food. So we need a thing to store berries. I wonder if that would be a warehouse. Let's put that in. I prioritize that one. 3 logs to come over. And then this one, I don't know what we can put in there because I guess we could just throw some logs in there for now. Or is there something else that we have? But fine, put some logs in there. And then you've got logs kind of on this side of the map if that comes up. There we go. So now this one is done. And I put berries in here now. So food, berries. There we go. So he can start bringing the berries. Oh, look at that. It's like immediately full of berries. Fantastic. That means he's back out collecting more, which is probably for the best. Oh, I guess they do look like berries. They're very, very flat. They're just like it's a picture of berries rather than actual berries. That was quite funny. I thought it was a flower. I didn't see it as a blueberry at all. Do you think they can swim through this like really busy tide? Because the water is really flowing here. Also, are we getting enough water, do we think? Probably not. Just realized we have no way of getting down into the water either because we don't have stairs unlocked yet. So we really need... Oh, this! Kyle's already in there. Fantastic. Kyle is producing us science. Where can I see how much science we have? Up here. We're up to 17 already. So we definitely need the stairs. That's kind of, I think, one of the main things that we're waiting on. This house has not been built. Somebody come and just build this house, please. I'm going to put them on to 24-hour working for a second. I need them to build that house. That gives 4 more people a place to sleep. Okay, now let's put them back down to 18 hours because 24 hours is too many. All right, go to sleep if that's what you want to do, but at least a few more people, Sassier, Glasses, Leo, Ruby James, and Erasto all now have a place to sleep. Oh no, why are you so unhappy? Hunger? There's so many berries. Why have you not gone to eat? Starving. Go eat some food. There's berries to be had. There we go. Okay, fine. Whew. Jeez Louise. All right, this is also not going to be enough housing, so we're still going to need more housing once this is all done. Goodness me. Goodness me. There's a mini lodge here. That will be nice, but I think we'll just put this one next to here for now. And then that one's nearly done, so let's just get that finished. There are logs to be brought over, I believe. There's 2 in there, 2 in there. They just need to get the logs into places. Oh, good. We've got Sappy Soft in here, so currently just 1 beaver, but that's for our farmhouse, so we need to plant some carrots, it says. So go into food. No, that's a lie. Go into plant crops, carrots, and we're going to plant some... I don't know how many we should do. Should we just fill this whole... It's going to be a lot of carrots. But we do need food, and that keeps Safi busy as our little farmer today. Do we still have unemployed beavers? So adults and children. Looks like we have 1 worker. Oh no, we have 1 vacancy. Where do we have a vacancy? Oh, we have built this. This is the one that doesn't have anyone workers in it at the moment. Because there's no available workers in district. Okay, because we're just low on workers. That is fine. I think we can just pause that one for now. We've got people working over here. We've got people working over there. That water has not been built yet. Let's get that prioritized. All right, I destroyed that one that was there because it just didn't make sense to store logs there. Although actually, no, because your logs aren't even getting full because people need them before you even have a chance. So I think it's fine. Oh, we need to plant 100 carrots. Oh, we're gonna have that. We're already at 81, it looks like. So, oh no, maybe it's not. Maybe that, is that 81? Oh, that is. Okay, what we need to do. There we go. That's 100 carrots there. So that's the next thing. Working hours, set working hours to 80. Science we've already done. Let the worker do that. Build a large pile and then set the large pile to logs. So it does want us to do a large pile, not this one. We just have a grind soon as well. So if they do break their teeth, they can now go to the grindstone and fix their teeth. So it wants us to build a large pile for the logs. I'll just stick that on the corner here. That feels like it's in a good enough spot. Oh, that's acceptable. Reach average well-being of 4. So isn't that nice? Finally, we've got an average well-being of 4. New well-being high score. Oh dear, that's a little bit sad, isn't it? Right, everyone's sleeping. Who's this? Sappy Saft is still homeless. Okay, Sappy Saft, you must be the final one who needs a home then. So yeah, occupied beds 12. Free bed 0, homelessness 1. We need to get this building built. So we high prioritize that for tomorrow. People will work straight away. Oh, and then we need to set this one to water. So there we go. We now are officially collecting water in there. Sappy Saft is busy working here, though homeless, but at least has a job, I guess. So there is that. And then how long do carrots take to grow? 4 days, and we get 3 carrots. It's watered and it's healthy. Raw carrots help beavers balance their diet without giving up on the joy of crunching. Everyone loves a little crunchy food. I certainly do. All right, this is off to a good start. There we go. Oh, there we go. So we've got... people have moved into the house that they want to live in. So yeah, Matt Davenport and Vacuz are in here. We've got Kyle, Leo, and Ernesto in this one. Gilta, Katie West, and Trying It Again in this one. We've got Yetta and Sappy Soft over here. And then Emil, Sassery Glasses, and Snakes in this one. So fantastic. Everybody is in a house now. Happy, healthy, thriving. Well, thriving might be a bit of a stretch. I feel like we're going to want a second one of these science buildings because this takes quite a bit of time, doesn't it? Oh, build a campfire. Oh, the campfire is now done, so people can go and visit the campfire, and they're going to be so happy with that. Also, Snakes, Sappy Saft, and Kyle are now also grown-ups. I just saw that over here, so that has actually happened. All grown up and then ready to do the job. I mean, it makes sense because Safi is working over here. All right, we have enough science to unlock Forester, which I think I will do because I feel like we're going to want to be reforesting this area. So I'm going to put one of those in here. Oh, that takes planks to build. Oh, okay. Well, you can put the logs in there, but we are not ready for that. We need the lumber mill. So that's going to be how we process it. Now, the lumber mill is going to need power. Water does flow down here, but how do we get the power? Automation power. A water wheel, or we can do a beaver wheel and a power shaft. So this is going to take a beaver, but this is going to be dependent on having water. So that goes in the water. Think like this. I think, can we have it here? I don't know. Ooh, that 354. Is that good? What's this one? 200. 388 here. So that's kind of where it's best so far. 404. I mean, up here would be better because that's where we're doing the wood. Maybe I've miscalculated the whole plan here. It's really slow down there. So this is the best spot for it. Where'd it go? I've already lost it. 420. Here, 398. Guess we can do it along here. But that's really far. They're going to have to carry the wood. I mean, they actually, yeah, that's a little unfortunate. What about over here? That's really slow. 140, 154 horsepower. I mean, maybe it's better just to get... No, this is better. This is definitely better. Is it worse, though, if we just have to take... I think this is where it has to go. but then they're going to have to saw all the way down here. I don't know if that's smart, but maybe this is one of those like times where we've learned a valuable lesson here. Is that hooked up? I don't think that's a good spot for that, if I'm being really honest with you. It has a power shaft. Can actually turn corners. Is that helpful? I have no idea. The building, I think the power can go through buildings. But if I put this here, I feel like that building is then powered, and then we can do a path like that. We have to build this first, so that's 50 logs to build that. Oh man, okay, I feel like we've taken too long for something here. It's a bit of a concern. All right, they've brought 35 logs already, 37 over. I guess it's fine. Need 9 more to be brought over. I think it's going okay. We haven't had like any massive issues yet. Oh, it says we need to set some, we need to do a few more of these water tanks. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, to be fair. Having a few more water tanks so that we are ready to store up enough water. Put them on the other side of this path, and then we will set those to water. I think storage is going to be my main issue because I'm not used to setting kind of individual storages for everything. Because to me, this game is like the Wandering Village, except that instead of we're wandering and then the environment changes that way, we have droughts and we experience different like cycles. So we'll see. I'm really excited for this game. I'm really excited to see how things go on. Ooh, well-being high score of 5. How do I see that? No wet fur yet, but they're happy with the campfire. 13 of the 15 seem to have gone, and that's given them a bit of a bonus. Do have some thirsty beavers, not ideal, and everyone is in a home now, which is also really good. And we're soon going to have carrots, and that's going to be helping as well. So we just need a few other things. I mean, there's so many things in here that you can get. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I don't imagine that this first one's going to go particularly well, but I do think that in the future, we're going to get this. We're going to know what we're doing. So, one bad one, but then the rest will be really great. But thank you so much for being here and joining in on the fun. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.